Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. Another entry in my daily vlog, documenting my attempt to make content creation a full-time sustainable gig ever since I was laid off a few months ago, and kind of covering how that's going, how that's affecting my head, my heart, my wallet, and my life each and every day. Let's start by talking about yesterday, as we will typically do. So yesterday was Monday. Remember, I told you I wasn't really feeling super energized yesterday, but it was okay. It was okay. I still was able to, by the afternoon, in the morning I did some tasks. I did social media and things like that. After lunch I was kind of a little more amped up, so I got a long form video out yesterday, so I was able to complete the next of those Atari XP limited edition cartridge releases. And over I think since last night, it's already got about 2,300 views. And incidentally, 2,300 views is super average for me now, which is really cool because, boy, it's really easy to remember just a few months ago when a video just getting 1,000 views, period, ever, over its life was pretty amazing. And we had a few outliers, but that was definitely not the norm. And now this video that got about 2,300, in just less than a day, is on. It's right at average. It's doing well. So it's like, that's. I feel. Look, would I rather have a huge explosion video? Of course I would. But knowing that this performance is average for the channel now is very encouraging for me. Also, at the end of the day, kind of after hours, I also knocked out my next paying gig voiceover. So I got that completed. So I'm finding a way to how am I folding that into my process without impeding the velocity for GenXGrownUp. And I think I'm pretty well finding that if I do it at the very end of the day when I've wound down, or like after I've published a video, I've accomplished something big, then I'll go and do this side thing, which takes an hour and a half to knock out. It's not a huge investment in time, but it could be derailing if I didn't have a good way to slot it in. So I'm finding a way to make that fit in my weekly schedule and life. So good for me and good for my wallet. Let's talk about stats. We have, you remember back in, I think it was April, when we had that huge explosion of subscribers. That was partially in part to some good videos, but it was largely in part to largely in part to several short form videos, those little vertical 60 seconds that were blowing up. And we have a couple, I think I mentioned the other day, there's one, and now there's about 3 that are on the way up. We have one that is performing at about 500 or 600 an hour, which is what those shorts do sometimes. Now, here's what that means. That in no way is equivalent to getting 600 an hour on a long form video, neither financially, because they pay just absolute pennies. I think I have one that has 500,000 views, the one that blew up back in April, and I think it earned like $35. I mean, 500,000 views on that is nothing, because those ads are just quarters of pennies. But what it does mean, and what we have seen now a couple months on from that last big rush, is that those things will give you lots of subscribers and a lot of eyeballs on your next project. And so that's why now we have this new norm. I welcome the onslaught of short traffic. Even though it is not equivalent, it does serve its purpose and it's doing something. So subscriber wise, over the overnight we got another almost 100 or so, which puts us now at 30,390 something. So almost a next 100 milestone. That'll be 30,004 probably by later this morning. Let's talk about today. It's Tuesday, which means it's podcast editing day. So we'll all be getting together at 10 a.m. Eastern for a couple of hours. Usually it runs from 10 to 12 or 12:30. I know that many folks have said, I didn't make it over there because I had this thing going on or this thing going on. If you really want to duck in, there's a huge window. It's not like you go to 10 o'clock and at 10:01 you've missed it. We're there for hours. So just head over to GenXGrownUp.com/Twitch or Twitch.tv/GenXGrownUp. Both get you there. One's just a forwarder from our website. And what we do over there is we take the podcast we recorded on Friday and we edit it in real time, and we talk about the comments, and you kind of get a peek into the process, and it helps to motivate me and creates that into content that I can use to hang out with some of our followers. I enjoy it. The folks that show up seem to enjoy it. So we'll be doing that at 10 a.m. If you can join us, that's cool. The other thing that I'll mention, because it's every Tuesday I mention this, because I was asked, and it's a great idea. If you have Amazon Prime and you have not already used it, every month you have this free subscription token to Twitch. It's equivalent to a $5 token is what it is. And if you're not using it for anyone, if you would pop over during our live stream, or anytime really, doesn't have to be during the live stream, and all you have to do is once you've attached your Twitch account to your Amazon account and they know who you are, you click that subscribe button, you say use my Twitch sub, it is free. And you guys have contributed to about, I think last month we got about $100 off of Twitch, thanks almost entirely to these free subscriptions. Look, they're gonna keep the money if you don't give it to us, or give it to someone, and why not us? So if you would do that for us, or if you've done it already, it's been a month, time to renew, pop in, say hi, click that button. It very much makes a difference. So, and then later in the afternoon, because we have already just got a long form out yesterday, I have a little short form that I can create. I don't know that I'll publish it right away today or not. But Tuesdays are often light work days because half the day is consumed by podcast editing. But I will work on the next short form. I'll do probably some more work on the next tier list video that I think I put out a poll yesterday, and I'm pretty sure where that's going and what the next tier is going to be. To prepare that, I'm guessing at this velocity, it's probably going to be sometime next week I can get it out. Just knowing how long these take to edit, I think I said the last one was a little over 20 hours of work, and right now I only have about 3 hours into it, so that's just the early research part. But that's what I'll be doing with that afternoon, and then we have a pickup backtrack podcast recording this afternoon with the guys. We had some schedule changes. We couldn't do 2 last Friday, so we're picking up one of them today on Tuesday evening. And that'll fill out my Tuesday, and that'll keep things, that'll keep my schedule full enough. So because I have to go get ready for the live stream, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short here. I want to thank you for popping in today for the vlog, if that's what you did. If you're here every day, I know I love you for that. Have a great Tuesday. If you can, do something good for yourself, and I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.